For the second year in a row, every grave at Camp Ripley's Veterans Cemetery has its own wreath. A unique event called Wreaths for the Fallen gives families a chance to place a wreath at the grave of a veteran who has served in the nation's armed forces. The event's been around since 2008, but it wasn't until last year that every grave was given a wreath. Our Hannah Trent brings us the story.
Today, you're going to see a remarkable sight.
A fallen veteran, a single wreath.
You should not find one single grave without a wreath.
Since 2008, a sea of green overtakes Camp Ripley's Veterans Cemetery once a year, where thousands lie to rest.
For thousands of men and women who gave their lives so that we can live in freedom.
Wreaths for the Fallen gives families a chance to give their tidings and thanks to brothers, fathers, sisters, mothers, and friends by placing a wreath on each grave.
Our job gets bigger every single year.
This year, there was just over 3,500 wreaths that were ordered and laid down at each individual gravesite.
So the number of graves increases between 400 and 500 every year.
It's the second year in a row that a goal was met, to give every single gravesite a wreath, to bring each of the fallen a little closer to home for the holidays.
Definitely gives that holiday feel to the cemetery, and I think that's what families really appreciate.
The willingness to honor the fallen grows each year. The color of green fills the cemetery in less than an hour.
It's amazing how fast many hands make for short work, and you know, it's true with that group.
A fallen veteran, a single wreath, a sea of green to mark a family of those who have shared a sacrifice for their own country. Hannah Tran, Lakeland News.
Families who want to participate next year must order a wreath beforehand. They can do that at the event's website by providing the veteran's name and date of birth. A similar event was held in Bemidji over the weekend, and that event is gaining momentum as well. We'll profile that event for you 1 week from tonight right here on Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.